Greetings, my implacable liege. He really likes us. Damn your seventh grandfather. We have lived under your rule for too long. We cannot tolerate it. We can tolerate it no more. By blood and steel, we will be free. That is a name I cannot pronounce. Zeloriz's Grozior. Jesus Christ. These fucking names. I believe before everyone loved us, and now they are like, oh my god, she worships dragons now or some shit. So it begins. The Faith of the Seven are already conspiring to replace Daemon Blackfyre with some Targaryen wench. Quite a bit of rebuilding and colonization, which should be fine because we've got a ton of monies. I did see this thing here. We plan to build a great fleet. The coasts of my domain must be protected, and what better way to ensure safety and project power across the seas than by building a great fleet? So the selected province will gain the fleet port building, which, okay. It's more money. Reduced cost of hosting a sailing voyage. What the hell even is that? Naval speeds up, supply to... That would probably be good for my future conquests. I gain more legitimacy. How's my legitimacy looking? Oh, holy crap, my legitimacy is bad. So I do have a positive legitimacy per month. However, we are far below where we need to be. Okay. So yeah, trying to get more legitimacy would absolutely be good. It says Targaryen gains renown. Don't know what that has to do with us. We are House Blackfyre. Contributions. Okay, so this seems like it's, okay, it seems like it's a little bit of a contribution system. So, I know I probably have the strongest military, in the world right now. But it doesn't mean we can't make it stronger, because we will have to fight more wars in the future, and when I do change my religion, I will probably have to deal with rebellions. A mighty and feared warrior known as Duncan the Tall has made a name for himself at the court in the Gold Guard Heights. He is committed. And while I cannot put my finger on it, there is something extraordinary about him. He's a canon character. I wonder what destiny lies before him. You will abandon your I don't want to abandon my dynasty. Do I have to pay him anything? Or he just join me? He just joins me. Fantastic. Alright, so what we probably want with him is I want him to arrange that betrothal. Why not, Sir Duncan the Tall? Marries a Blackfyre. Apparently, I'm the direct owner of Oros. Interesting. I suppose I should have already known that. What do I got here? I am building simple earthworks. It doesn't seem like I've got to do anything else. I don't need to remove any hazards or anything. All right, so I might be getting ahead of myself, but I would like to start colonizing multiple places at one time. Speaking of, are you actually... Yeah, you're getting rid of those scorched veins? Yeah, deal with those fireworms. But I would like to get this other stuff. Oh, there we go. Molriz. The Lordship of Molriz, which is right next to Valyria. Is that what I want to do? Do I want to just start expanding out to neighboring spots, or do I want to just jump to these really big ruins? 'Cause they probably are really useful, right? I mean, you'd think they'd be. I mean, you've got the province of you got this shit here. The Ruin of Agoria, which looks awesome. Tower of Lyria. Has its own mountain. Volcano. A lot of the same negative tiles, but still would be very cool to start colonizing all the, the big-ish ruins first, and maybe that's what I want to do, rather than just do kind of a slow crawl. What the fuck is going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A realm at war. The Iron Throne is in a state of war. We should send ravens to the great lords, rallying them to the crown. Call the banners. King Dagon of the Iron Isles has started a mega war. What? What are you talking about? Why can't I pause? Greetings, my implacable liege. He really likes us. Damn your seventh grandfather. We have lived under your rule for too long. We cannot tolerate it. We can tolerate it no more. By blood and steel, we will be free. Under King Dagon, Greyjoy wants to rebel. He wants to return to the old ways. Do you now? Well, the Black Dragon will never tolerate this. Alright, well, we have the whole continent. We have the whole continent to deal with the squids here. I'm thinking probably the most reasonable thing to do would be to build, rally our armies probably here in Lannisport. So we'll send the Break Spear. Yeah, we'll just send you up here. And then my secondary army is led by Bittersteel, whom he will be able to march across Westeros faster. But it will take some time. Conqueror. Bolstered ranks. Greetings, my king, the captain says, announcing his presence. I am Aemir, sent by Master Glendon to serve you. Okay. Are my allies with me? No, they're fucking off. All right, so they actually do have us kind of outnumbered here. So maybe we'll just. What is the way to? Yeah, get over here right onto the province of Banefort. Kind of trap them. I know they can take the sea, but whatever. This fucking army has still got a week left before it's ready to go. Negotiate an alliance with the prince. Who is this? Hopefully he can travel. Hopefully Bittersteel can get us there pretty quick. But it does look like Irongrave is going to fall. Okay, yeah, they're attacking. They got more soldiers, but it says you probably will win. Well, if this is the Jester General, don't fail me now. Oh, wow, they got to us quick. Okay, he's got advantage. Is he going to be able to hold his own? Maybe? Maybe. Oh, maybe. Is he going to have him on the run? He might still lose his battle, though. Oh, it's going to be close. Okay, we got allies coming in, though. Wow, they got there fast. And I was stupid, and I didn't tell Bittersteel to hop in, but that's okay. My allies were paying attention. I wasn't. Now, I wonder how many casualties they're actually going to... Ooh. How many casualties do we actually score there? Get this out of my way. 6,000, which is... it's about a quarter of his men, a little bit over a quarter. That's pretty good. The Battle of Banefold. We captured a Valyrian steel wielder. What do you got here? Red Rain. No way. Red Rain? We make a fine trophy. We lose 1 level of fame. We spend a lot of prestige. If you own a Red Rain, Drum will get a claim on it. Well, screw them, because I don't like House Drum. It would be really cool if you could, like, reforge Valyrian blades into Valyrian armor. That'd be fucking sweet. I guess we'll just stick with special artifact. A set of armor. For Daemon Blackfyre. Ooh. Armor commission. Okay, I can actually pick what I want it to look like. I see monstrous Blackfyre armor, but is this supposed to be like melees? Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be for melees, and they actually do provide different things. Targaryen Prince gives us 10% legitimacy gain, which I desperately need right now. This is an actual Blackfyre armor. Gives us more dread, but this is kind of like melees' armor. I don't know how appropriate that'd be. Decorated dragon plate. Injury resistance, and okay, that's cool. Valyrian armor. What? Dynasty opinion goes up. Valyrian high armor. Right, so there's a lot of options here. The closest thing that I can see is the Blackfyre, monstrous Blackfyre armor, but I don't really want that. I'm going to have the Jester General take the sea, go for Pike, and then I'm going to have my other army with Bittersteel hunt down the rest of the squids, because they will no doubt take the sea again. Oh, wait, what's going on? There you go. There you go. Got him. Oh, it's the actual king. Capture the king. No, we didn't catch him. We did wipe out most of his armies, though. All right, so the colonization efforts must continue. Will I oversee this one personally myself? If I do that, I want to oversee something really cool, though. And honestly, the coolest place I've seen probably so far, what is this? Ruined Fortress. The Red Wyrm's Wrath was a fearsome fortress. Sounds awesome. Mount Gaelithox. It just sounds too cool to pass up. My soulmate's advice. Excellent. Shirasista. We never really took over Illyria, did we? Something will have to be done about that, surely. Well, the most epic place in the realm is clearly the ruins of Martivia. Although that's more like a castle. This is like a sorcerer city. That is a name I cannot pronounce. Zeloriz's Grozior. Jesus Christ. These fucking names. I do think I should have this dragon city, though. Martivia. Oreos. There it is, the abandoned great castle. I will restore the ruins here. I will take it for myself. Will I actually be able to take it for myself? You'll begin planning an expedition to reclaim this. Yeah, we want to do that. I will claim Oreos personally. Now, I understand that there's going to be a lot of danger involved with this because, you know, there is a lot of crazy shit. I'm not going to have a ton of holdings, but I do want to have one holding that is really, really epic because I think that's only right. So we will take Oreos personally. Okay, so we've arrived in Oreos. So my men are fighting in the Iron Isles to pacify the squids. Oh yes, there they go. There they go. And we're going to take their capital and put an end to this rebellion. Look at that epic. Should that be the capital of the new Valyrian Empire? I think so. I think it shall. Oh, this shit is so cool. But we have to get to work right away because, well, bad things can happen. Procrazian was once a bastion of Valyrian power, sitting at the top of the central mountain at the heart of the city. Before the Doom, this grand castle served as a military and political hub, acting as a center of defense for the whole region. Excellent. While much of its structure remains intact, time has not been kind to its once glorious halls. The towering dragon towers still stand, but the chambers are empty, and the once active forge is now dormant. Despite this, its elevated position and limited points of entry still provide a strategic advantage. Garrison plus 1200, defender advantage. Yes! What happens when this is rebuilt? Oh, has been restored to its former glory. I need to compare this. 10 years means Daemon would be able to see this restored within his lifetime, but then we're also dealing with plague outbreaks and shit. But I kind of feel like, you know, if I showed up and I had this massive fortress, I would probably make clearing that the priority. And then from there, then you can worry about all the other shit that's going on. 10 years, if I had a better steward, this would take a lot less time. Yeah, let's do that. And I will actually pull my steward, as incapable as he is. Oh, look at that! Increased development by 1. It reduces construction time by 0%. All right, maybe it's not worth bringing him over there. All right, I might want to... Well, you're busy fighting my wars, but I also need control here in... Yeah, abort control in, Vizartan. Yeah, whatever. He'll have to deal with his own problems for now. I need to get control of Martivia before we have some, like... I don't know, Stone Men Rebellion. Some weird shit happening there. And I will launch an additional expedition to Jadis. Jadis is it's a smaller territory. It's not as significant, but it is very important as it will link Oros, our foothold into Valyria. It will link up Oros with Martivia, because I believe Jadis is... Oh shit, no it won't. Oh, it almost will. Yeah, so we'll take Jadis here. Oh, we're gonna be short one. Well, you know, we need to build a road to the coast. At least, that's what I tell myself. All right, so we've got Jadis, which has got a dense haze. Okay. Yeah, let's start fixing it. Oh, that's cheap. That's easy. It's an easy fix. What is this? Court event available. What do you want? I think I might have just promised to throw a feast there. Whatever. Alright, so now we need to find Davros, and we need to settle Davros for ourselves, and once we do that, then Oros will be connected to Martivia. If you have any ideas for names that you'd like to see our massive new... What will become the future capital of the new Valyrian Empire, please let me know. Well, the war with the squids is over. It's too bad that we had to lose Duncan. Is he, like, gone? It says he's still in my court. Yeah, he's been maimed, wounded. I think he survived. Did he at least... I don't know if he and Daenerys had any children. I don't know if they're gonna have any. Alright, let's subjugate the squids. Enforce demands. Yeah, the Iron King. The Iron King, so-called, has been subjugated. Saerith. Arion's lost expedition. This is the lost expedition of the self-proclaimed Emperor of Valyria, Arion Varezes. This barren plain is now the burial site of 30,000 men, reduced to mere heaps of metal and bones, tainted by radiation and toxic gases from sulfur geysers. It is truly a hellish landscape, yes. But could we get some good shit, though? Like, is there, like, treasure there? Because Arion went there with, like, he went there to find a lot of treasure, right? I don't even know where it is. Fuck it, let's do it. I will reclaim it myself. Yes, because I want the treasures. I don't know where that is, but I want the treasure there. All right, Saerith, what do you have for me? Ooh. So we've got the usual infested encampment. We have bogged terrain, which is, it's not good, but it's not that bad. Arion's lost expedition. What do we get? We get fucking nothing. We get more monthly renown. That's kind of it. Oh, and you can't even do anything with this. Okay, so we can't keep that. We got to give this to somebody else. And my settlement limit and stuff just keeps going up, so... Yeah, we got to give this to somebody else. A noble... so I can't give it to anyone in my own court, but apparently I can give it to a Westerosi Valyrian. Okay, so we've appointed Lord Aegon Castarian. Cool. He will oversee Saerith, the ruins, I guess. Invited to a wedding. Don't need to go to a wedding. I don't really think I need a whole court either. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping maybe if you, like, upgraded it or something, then you get, like, oh, you've unlocked the lost treasure of Arion. You found the dragon he never claimed. Ah, there it is. The Ruins of Kostosmar. This will link up Oros with Jadis and then finally, Martivia. Man, that was hard as fuck to find. Cool, so while that's going on, I am kind of looking at these other things, because these are always so interesting to me. Precious minerals could still be mined from it. Oh, yeah. And we got the Red Wyrm's Wrath. I think that's this place. Yep. So I'm still becoming more familiar with the Legacy of Valyria mod. You got the Tower of Lyria, which I think is this spot over here. Right? Castaria, yeah. Yeah, Western Sothorios is down here. Which absolutely need to... We will go there eventually with the Blackfyres. Maybe, probably not this episode, but we definitely will. The Glittering Pits, the Jungles of Gagosos, the Haunted Reach. Where is that? Teeming with both peril and unimaginable riches. A true treasure trove of natural resources. The dense shadowed foliage conceals wonders beyond measure for those bold enough to brave its dangers. Fascinating. Oh, yeah. Gagosos. Absolutely, we need to get this one. The Red Tower. A large coastal tower believed to be the last remnant of a once mighty fortress now serves as the city's primary stronghold. Though much of the original structure has been lost to time, this lone bastion endures. Small yet incredibly sturdy and highly defensible. Thick walls of weathered stone. Awesome. The Last Dragon Tower. So the Gagosi can do all sorts of crazy blood magic and stuff, so that would be so cool if we could, like, transfer our culture over to that. Something else I need to look into. And yeah, I think I'm gonna convert to the 14 Flames. Now, there are different dragon faiths. So the way it works is that this is the typical old-school Valyrian religion to follow. These other two are a lot more obscure. I believe the Faith of the Dragons is a weird mesh of the Valyrian faith, but also the Faith of the Seven. It's like a weird molded relationship together. You could do God Kings, but I don't really know how useful that is. Oh, snap! Duncan and Princess Daenerys have had a child. Duncan the Tall and Princess Daenerys have created Prince Aemon. Daemon Blackfyre. I've got a feeling he's going to be really important in the future. So as I was saying, Faith of the Dragons is like a weird melding with the Faith of the Seven. The Flames of the Winged Ones is a little different. I'm not super sure what this one is about. Oh, this is the religion where they view dragons as literally gods. Alas, enough dithering. It is time to embrace the true gods. Ooh. Yes, and we have multiple holy sites here, which is good, I think. Adherents can reforge Valyrian steel artifacts, yes. 23 of 97 vassals will convert. Your old faith will consider you evil. Well, if they want to fight it out. Conversion. With my decision to convert to the 14 Flames, I am arranged for a Votkis to come to my court and conduct the rites. With the fate of my immortal soul in question, I can only pray that I had made the right decision. Metaphysica aside, my most immediate concern is temporal. With most of my vassals following a different faith, will I be able to keep my realm united against internal rebellions and foreign opponents alike? Well, that's always been the struggle of the Dragon Lords over Westeros. We're just gonna have to fight it out. Most everybody loves us, though. I don't really see our vassals turning on Daemon Blackfyre because just they like us so much. At least I had Maelor to guide me. He joins us. Ooh. He follows us, right? And he's got really good learning. I probably want him to join us. Okay, so there are some pockets in Westeros that went full on, we're following the Valyrian gods now. That's okay. I'm not really planning to do like a full-blown, convert everybody. Okay, so that actually did kind of seriously hurt my relationship. It didn't seriously hurt my... It did, though. It did. I believe before everyone loved us, and now they are, like, not so excited to have us ruling them because they're, well, oh my god, she worships dragons now or some shit. I do not fear them. Alright, so I got this for some reason. I don't want Visenya's Hill, and also it's not doing me any good because we're of a foreign religion. Yeah, if I could grant this to somebody else, that would be awesome. Do I dare grant it to a Valyrian? Maybe not. Maybe I'll give it to Sir Gerald Lannister. Or I could give it to a Targaryen, Prince Mataris Targaryen, who ironically still worships the Faith of the Seven. Yeah, that is pretty ironic. The Blackfyres convert back to the old religion of the dragons, and the Targaryens hold true to the Westerosi, or to the Westerosi Faith of the Seven. That would be probably the setup for a future Targaryen resurgence, because the people of Westeros would view the Targaryens as the rightful rulers of the Iron Throne because they stayed true to the old religion. In theory. Yeah, I'll give it to them. Temple of Visenya's Hill. Oh, I don't... Oh, shit, what is that? Dangerous faction. What the hell is this? Install Maya on the Iron Throne. And so it begins. So it begins. The Faith of the Seven are already conspiring to replace Daemon Blackfyre with some Targaryen wench because she follows the Faith of the Seven. Already it begins, but I will not let this deter. This will not deter Daemon Blackfyre. We are going to create a new empire of the dragons. I just need to tame that fucking dragon. You know what I might want to do? I might not want to end the episode here. I was going to, but I think what I might do is if they're going to do that bullshit, and they're going to start already, they've got a dangerous faction. Fuck. I think what I might do is I might do a dragon hatching, like, right the fuck now. Because I just noticed that the year is 212. We should be able to do this. I don't know if I have a lot of knowledge hatching, but I feel like esoteric would probably be better. Can I do this in Valyria? Oh my lord. What do we got here? I can do this in Valyrios. I mean, can't I do that here? Probably not, right? It says I can do that there, but it doesn't exactly say that it's going to add a lot of benefits. Yeah, +1 is your realm capital. It still will probably say Dragonstone is better. Do I risk it? Well, I mean, we did the dragon hatching in Dragonstone last time. I kind of feel like it would only be fair to do this in Valyria. Maybe that's why it failed last time, was because we didn't really honor the dragon gods. I have to do it here. Apparently... Oh, I can't do this shit? I'm missing... What, piety? Oh, I can't do it because I don't have enough piety. Assholes. All right, well, I'll need to figure that out. Apparently, I can't do this dragon egg hatching yet because I need more piety, which is lame as hell. Well, you know what? We converted to the religion. We furthered the colonization of Valyria. We ended a Greyjoy rebellion. And already, we have a powerful faction that is going to send an ultimatum to us in 8 months. In 8 months, we're going to be dealing with a war for the Iron Throne. Maya Targaryen, Lady Maya Rivers of House Targaryen, apparently is the elected individual who they want to put on the throne to unseat Daemon Blackfyre, all because he's reverted back to the old ways, but that will not stop us. Our efforts will continue. The new Valyrian Empire will come again, but that will have to be in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I have been the Golden Joe Oblivion. You guys have all been awesome, and until the next time, I will see you all later.